Yes, college football bowl season certainly is here, and maybe the bowls can take a sort of sidewinding course. Why? The college football playoff is invading bowl season now. Round one is out of the way. It's time for the quote-unquote bowl system to take care of the rest of the college football playoff. We have two games we're going to take a look at on New Year's Day, one at 5 p.m. Eastern and one at 8:45 p.m. Eastern. Let's get started. Game number one, 271, 272 on the rotation. That's Oregon taking on Ohio State. This game, again, at a bowl. You don't get to host in the second round, which is kind of crazy. Maybe they tweak that in the future. But for now, this is going to take place at the Rose Bowl, this game, between number 8 seeded Ohio State taking on number 1 seeded Oregon here. Looking at the line itself, opened up as Ohio State as a favorite at -1.5. That has now shifted up to 2.5. So a lot of disrespect going on for Oregon, even though we saw Ohio State round one in the playoffs dispatch easily of the University of Tennessee. Total in this game coming in at 54.5. Both of these offenses do have the capabilities to get after, but certainly, overwhelmingly, they got good defenses as well. I understand it's good weather conditions, it's outdoors, but these two teams have already faced each other this season. 54.5 up from 52.5. I'm going to go backwards on this and take the under 54.5. Capabilities to score? Absolutely. Tightening a little bit in this playoff game? Absolutely. Neutral site? Certainly not going to help either one of these teams, as you saw Ohio State cruising at home in the horseshoe over Tennessee. I think this game does get some points, but we stay under 54.5. Game number two. Once again, on New Year's Day, 8:45 Eastern, 273, 274 on the rotation. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia won the SEC, got the first round bye. Notre Dame absolutely crushed Indiana University in cold weather temperatures on a Friday night from South Bend. This game lining up as Georgia, -1.5 point favorite that has now risen to 2.5 at some outlets, so make sure you're shopping to get the best possible prices. The total in this game listed as low as 44. That's too low. Notre Dame and Georgia, both of these teams can get after. Now, granted, we do have a backup quarterback situation for Georgia, which I think is going to help out Notre Dame. But both of these teams, quality defenses, but a fast track that we're looking at in the Caesars Superdome down in New Orleans. I'm going over the total of 44.5 in this game. Notre Dame has explosive players. Georgia has explosive players. Both of these teams getting around the 20s to cash this ticket. Yeah, that's happening. Let's go over 44 points. So two games to look at. New Year's Day, college football playoff/bowls. Ohio State and Oregon will go under 54.5. And then we'll take a look at Notre Dame and Georgia and go over 44 points. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.